So after doing this acceleration, let us do some numericals. So class 11th, kinematics. This is fourth video. Now the point is, when it comes to numericals, so let's say first numerical, which goes like this. If an equation x is given by 15t plus 5t square, then we are told to find the v instantaneous at when t is equal to 2 seconds. Second part, average velocity between t is equal to 2 seconds and t is equal to 3 seconds. And finally, instantaneous acceleration, right? This we are told to calculate. Now, let's see answer. In the equation given, x is in meter, which is displacement, and t is time in second. So first we are told to find v instantaneous. So when we talk about velocity in general, velocity we write in calculus dx upon dt, which means d upon dt, and in place of x we'll be putting this whole equation, which is 15t plus 5t square, bracket close. Then we are done, which was when we have more than two terms or more than one terms, then what we do, 15 is constant, so it is multiplied by d upon dt, so it becomes dt upon dt, plus 5 is constant, so it becomes dt square upon dt. And then first formula is applicable, which is v as 15 remains as it is. How much power we have over there? It is t1, so nxn minus 1, so it will be 15 into 1 t 1 minus 1 plus 5 into nxn minus 1, so 2 t 2 minus 1. Therefore we are left with something raised to the power 0, means 15 t raised to the power 0 plus it is 10, and 2 minus 1 is 1, so 10t. So something raised to the power 0 is 1. So t raised to the power 0 is 1. Therefore, we get an equation which is 15 plus 10t. Thus, we are getting equation for velocity, which we are going to use now to find the various part of this question. So what is it? Instantaneous at t is equal to 2 seconds. So finding instantaneous at 2 means simply in the equation v instantaneous is 15 plus 10 into 2, and thus it becomes 10 to the 20 plus this, so 35 meter per second, right? This was first part. Second part, B part, is the v average between t is equal to 2 seconds and t is equal to 3 seconds. One, which is v is equal to 2, we have already found. So v at t is equal to 2 seconds is 35 meter per second, and v when t is 3 seconds, then it will be 15 plus 10 into 3, so 30, and plus this to 45 meter per second. What we are told, v average. So v average is what? Average velocity means change in velocity divided by change in displacement by change in time, right? Or v average could be change in velocity. So v average basically is change in displacement upon change in time. Basically, we have found velocity, so this way we can find change in acceleration or average acceleration we can calculate, which is not part of the question. We can calculate. So average acceleration, first we have to find V average. So change in displacement. So for both, let us find the displacement. So to have displacement, this is the original equation. So x1 when time is 2 seconds, it will be 15 into 2 plus 5 into 2 square. So it will be 30 plus 2 to the 4, 20. So 30 plus 20 is 50 meter. And x2 when time is 3 seconds. So simply in the equation, we'll be putting 3. 15 into 3 plus 5 into 3 square. So 15, 3, 45 plus 3 is a 9, 5, 45. So 90 meter. Now average velocity. So V average would be change in velocity. Change in displacement is 90 minus 50 divided by change in time 3 minus 2. So it is 40 by 1. Thus it becomes 40 meter per second. Right? So, and this additional value we have found, using this we can find V instantaneous. V instantaneous. It could be change in velocity. So change in velocity can be, sorry, the average velocity we can find. So average velocity could be, sorry, not average velocity. These are the velocities we can find acceleration. So average acceleration can be change in velocity. The change in velocity can be v2 minus v1 divided by t2 minus t1. So it will be 45 minus 35 divided by time is 3 minus 1. So it becomes 10 upon 1. So it is 10 meter per second square, average velocity. This way we can solve this question. Now let us see something different. That could be so questions can be, if the displacement x of a moving body is given by 5t square minus 15t plus 25. X is displacement in meter, t is time in second. Then we are told to find position, velocity, and acceleration at t is equal to 0. So to do the first part, position means x is already position. So x will be t0. So 5 into 0 square minus 15 into 0 plus 25. So these two are 0, means position is 25 meter. Second is velocity. To have velocity, we'll write dx upon dt. So d upon dt, and here the equation 5t square minus 15t plus 25, which means v now, it could be 5 dt square upon dt, 5 is constant, minus 15 dt upon dt plus d upon dt of 25. So v becomes 5 into xn, first formula, differentiation, nxn minus 1. So 2t into 2 minus 1, minus 15. Here power is 1. So 1 nx t into 1 minus 1. And here differentiation of constant, so it is 0. Therefore, v would be how much? 5 t power 1. So 5 to the 10t minus something raised to the power 0 is 1. So we are left with 15. Thus, we are getting equation for velocity. Then we can solve it like okay. So we are told to find velocity at t is equal to 0. So at time it is 0. So we would be how much? 10 into 0 minus 15 is equal to minus 15 meter per second. And then third, we are told to find acceleration. We know acceleration is dv by dt. So acceleration would be d upon dt, and we have got the equation for v, which is 10t minus 15. So it will be 10 dt upon dt minus d of 15 upon dt. d15 0 because constant. So a becomes 10 into, over here power is 1. So nxn minus 1. So 1t into 1 minus 1 minus 0. So it will be 10 t raised to the power 0 is 1. Therefore, acceleration becomes 10 meter per second square. And this way we have this, which is the formula solution to this. So thank you so much. Hope you are getting it. Please like it, share it with your friends, and do comment to improve. May God bless you all.